What is up, guys? Johnny Tsunami01 here with another FIFA 17 tutorial, guys. We're going to be talking about how to play with 10 men. So you got a red card in the game. A lot of people mentally already shut it down and start to give up goals, start playing attacking very differently, and it just gets completely out of control. So this tutorial is going to go into detail on what exactly you should be doing, what you should change in your squad to make sure that you win even though you're down to 10 men and they have the advantage. As always, guys, make sure to check out all my previous tutorials if you have not done so already. Got tutorials basically everything in FIFA 17, and make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on any future ones. Alright, guys, so the first thing you have to realize when you get a red card that's very, very important is you have to make sure that if it was a defender that got the red card, that you switch him out. You either switch up your formation or do some sort of substitution, but you never want to be a man down in the defense unless, of course, you are already down 2 goals or down 1 goal and you're at the very end of the game and you really need goals. You really can't afford to take out an attacker. But otherwise, if it's a draw or if it's still early in the game, make sure to keep all your defenders. As you're seeing here, one of my defenders, even though it's just a right back, was the one that got the red card. So quickly, first thing I do is go to the menu. Go to the menu and switch it up. In this case, since it was one of my backline defenders, I decided to switch it up to a 3-back formation. I decided to go to a 3-5-2 formation and make sure I had the right players at the right place. If I had to do some substitutions, I would. But you gotta make sure that your defenders, your CDMs, your center backs are in position, that they aren't the ones that get affected by the red card no matter what. If you do, you're going to give up a lot of goals. So that's very, very important. Usually the ones who I like to take out of the game, if I have to have somebody take out with the red card, I usually like to do wingers, usually because they score the least amount, but it really depends on your play style. If you don't really use your center attacking mid, if you don't really use one of your strikers, then you can take them out. But usually I like to go with the wingers to take them out. Take out my weakest winger and just put in a defender. Make sure my defense is strong, and then I can just work with my attack. Now, another thing that's very important, a lot of people, they get down to 10 men, they get that red card, and they start going a little bit crazy, and they start switching up their play style. They don't start playing how they usually do, and that's exactly what you don't want to do. Play normally, especially if you already did those substitutions. You already got a strong defense. You're only missing one winger. Just play normally. Pass the ball. Of course, you're going to have a huge gap in your attack if one of those players is gone because he's got a red card. But just play normally. Try to continue to pass the ball. Try to continue to take your time and not rush things, because far too often people just start rushing. They start trying to sprint. They think that the only way they're going to score is by doing one-on-one moves, going on breakaways and scoring, and that's just not the case. You still need to take your time. You still need to pass the ball, do effective passing, and slowly and surely build up your play to score goals. You should not be completely switching your play style. You still want to be unpredictable. You still want to cross sometimes, still want to do some skill moves, still want to constantly confuse those defenders. Here, you're seeing this game. At the very beginning, I showed you guys that I got the red card, and then after that, I'm just showing you how doesn't matter that I got that red card. I kept playing. I kept attacking normally. Once I made those substitutions, I didn't have to worry too much about my defense. I can just play normally, and I scored a bunch of goals and just kept attacking, doing different types of attacking, just my normal attacking style. I did not switch it up. On defense, yes, you have to be a little bit more precautious. Even though you should have a good formation back, you should have all your defenders in position. Like in this situation, I have a 3-back formation. So just to make sure I don't get caught on the counterattack, that I don't get caught with too few defenders, I make sure to constantly be switching over to them and pushing them back. Push them back even more than usual, just to make sure that your defense is in position. Make sure they're in their lanes. But that is it, guys. I hope you guys liked this tutorial. I hope they helped out a little bit for you guys. I know a lot of you guys have been asking for this. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this, please leave a like, comment, share with all your friends. Click on one of these boxes to check out some of my other series, including my tutorials, my top 5 videos, and my top 5 skill moves, my ultimate team videos, and my formation guides. And of course, click in the middle to subscribe so you don't miss out on any future tutorials or tip videos. Thank you guys so much.